Hello, everyone. I can't really talk too much today because I threw up and got food poisoning today. So if you guys hear me be quiet, I apologize. And I can't really be too loud because then it'll just give me like a little headache. So I'll try my best. Let me move the mic a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Desktop audio. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. But yeah, this is going to be a short 1 hour video or stream wherever you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube. And without further ado, let's just get into this and talk about today. Hopefully, everyone has had a great day. Like, hope it was better than mine, because mine had a lot of stuff going on. Yesterday, my parents told me that they actually had, they got ice cream, groceries and stuff. And then later on that night, which is yesterday, my mom gets sick with food poisoning, so she starts throwing up and stuff. So she's doing better now. She's doing way better. My brother also got food poisoning, but he's doing better too. And yesterday I didn't really feel it, but it was kind of a feeling that was looming, if that makes any sense. It's like it's kind of like you feel something is wrong, but you can't pinpoint what. So today I went to work. I woke up at 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Left for work at 6:50 in the morning, and then I just did my stuff. For the first hour though, I kind of had the runs, so take that with what you will. But I didn't know it was pretty much going to be like the warning to what was to come later. And we should run this layer. Then we're doing the shading. Yeah, we are. So we did the hair. Mission accomplished. Now we just gotta do the clothing. Hopefully material as well. This will be good. But yeah, I pretty much had the runs, and then I worked for at least 2 hours, and then I started to have that feeling of like needing to throw up. I recognized the feeling because like when I threw up, I'd say like maybe last year, December or something like that. I had Wingstop. Actually, I think it was this year, so it was like months apart. I had Wingstop, and I could just feel that the wings weren't really digested, and it was just more so like the spice is attacking my stomach. Not in a good way either. And a little bit. And that's how I pretty much recognized the feeling like, okay, I can't really go number two because it's not going to go away. So then I figured, okay, I got to do the hard choice of basically like throwing up. And it was just like, oh, great. So the first time was tough. It always is because it's like, well, at least it was like less painful than the other time with Wingstop, but yeah. Like it wasn't that bad, but it was kind of a little embarrassing because I had to throw up at work. And so, oh shoot, yeah. Let me zoom in a little. Let me zoom in a little. Quick. Okay, get the outline, get the bucket. How the fudge? Whatever. That's fine. So yeah, I pretty much went once, and then I think an hour later I threw up again because when I had breakfast, I like to imagine that when I had breakfast today, it was more so like the food was stacking on top of poison, like a poison pile. Think of it like that. So it was like I had to do it like 2 times, I think. But during the time zones, I pretty much was feeling a little down under, and I had to move totes for at least another hour because I couldn't find my manager. So it was close to break time, and I just decided, you know what, like, let me leave because I'm not really gonna. If I stick around any longer, I know it's gonna get worse, and it did when I got home. So I had to leave with voluntary time off, and yeah. The car ride to my house, though, it was probably one of the roughest ones I've ever done. It's probably equivalent to the time I had to go to Delano and then drive back with a person because I was pretty much fighting sleep. But I would say with this one, I was kind of fighting like an aching stomach and I was fighting sleep. So it was a tough one, really tough. Um, but yeah, get home, I do it again because I could still feel like the pain's there. That second to last time was at it was like early. Like I only worked a total of 3.5 hours, I'd say today. Which, it could be better, but accidents do happen. There's like nothing you can do about that, especially like when it's inside your body already, and it's just like you got to work with it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I do it at I think about 11 o'clock, and I'm basically trying to take a nap because I know if I take a nap, then my body's just gonna, do its own thing, digest it. Maybe it didn't work, so I was struggling with that until like maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the pain is still there, and I just decided to tough it out and just do it one more time because the pain is still there. Like it's still there. I'll just do it one more time, and it didn't work, but I did get most of it out. It was a, it was definitely a good move because if you have like poison or something in your body, like the best chance is you just like throw it up. If you just wait for it to come out the other hole, then it's kind of just like what are you waiting for? Like just go out the mouth. And how the fudge? I didn't touch the line. And yeah, I would say it was also a mix of coming out my mouth, and it was also a mix of diarrhea. So quite literally, yes, it had to come out like both. Like the food itself had to come out like both holes. So I'm sorry if this is like too gross to say, but it's just really like really. And this is all from a vanilla ice cream bar. So yeah, I would say at about 5 p.m. though, so 3 hours ago, that was definitely when I healed and am still healing because that's when I pretty much took some water, like only a little bit, because if you drink too much, you're just gonna throw up again. I don't know the exact measurements, but I took like maybe a little small uh drink of apple juice and then just water. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Like I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I'm technically like fasting in a way. I wouldn't recommend it though. Like some people can, fast like that, or like not necessarily starve themselves because if they're starving themselves, then they're not getting any food or drinks. So if anyone could pull it off, I would say kind of do that. I did pick apple juice because In my opinion, orange juice tastes good when it's the morning, like always, you know. And yeah. Plus, it was kind of like a way to get your vitamins too. That way, you don't completely dehydrate because water does like its thing, but I know like apple juice, like it has vitamins and stuff in it, so I just went with that. In fact, I'm almost finishing like the little gallon thing, so that's how you know I'm kind of like drinking a lot of apple juice. So happy it's one of my favorite fruits. I'd say right next to grapes because grapes are pretty good too. Just don't like the ones with seeds in them. Because then it's like you kind of have to eat them outside and you just spit out the seeds, you know. How? Literally how? Okay, I'm gonna try something. Okay, this has to work. This has to work. Okay, good, good. Also, while I was at work, I was watching a bit of Naruto, Suffering and Pain. Uh, I would say it's a metaphor, but Naruto wasn't specifically in pain. It was just Sakura. It was Rock Lee, and I think that was it. Because Rock Lee came to excuse me, Sakura's defense. Naruto's knocked out, and Sasuke's just in pain from the curse mark. So, and we back at it for day 3, baby. You know it, man. But yeah, I hope everything is going good, Codex. Hope you had a better day than me because I was for the past 12 minutes I was talking about like what was going on today and why I probably have a raspy or deeper voice than usual. So right now I right now my decision is to not eat until tomorrow, or if anything, just get like a little soft something that's soft and then just eat that before I go to sleep. That way I can just handle it. But right now my meals consist of just apple juice and water. So it gets the job done. Not gonna lie. So Codex, today we are basically doing my meal today was rice and pork. Was that like all day or just a lunch thing? But Codex, we are basically doing just the shading part of Wonder Woman, and hopefully I can come up with something good. This highlighted part right here was supposed to be the spine, but as you guys can see, it's a little off centered. So, eh, I'll probably just add it. Why not? Only thing I've had today. Damn. I hope it was a big plate of that then, rice and pork. I hope it was. Or what was the theory behind that? Nah, you're gonna starve either way. Because I was thinking like, okay, if you have like a big plate of rice and pork, compared to you have a good amount of it to where you're not like food coma-ish, then you won't basically be hungry as much later. It was a good size. Go to this little hole in the wall called Brothers Express. I have heard of that one. Somewhere I've heard it's somewhere for sure. Good ass food. Only other place that I know like I would definitely recommend to a friend is Hawaiian Barbecue on I think it's Nile, no Mount Vernon, over there. Let's see if we can mesh this together. Downtown, 23rd and F Street. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot if I ever am down there. I'll actually be heading down there this Sunday for a photo shoot. Please, please, for the love of all that is good, please fill up. Thank you. They just gave me that one. Uh, but yeah, like today was overall chill. I got to go home early from work, so that's always a plus. I didn't get paid for it though, but it's a plus. I'd rather be doing something else. If you want to catch a meal there, let me know. They know my order by memory. How many times you go there, dog? It's like, oh shoot, it's this dude again. The Mountain Dew wearing son of a gun. He's back. But he's gonna pay us good. I just realized that shading with black is all dependent on you. 3 days a week, you. God damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not judging though. Sounds like the dude got good protein. Get to this line. Outline it. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Right. Oh yeah, big protein and carbs for sure, and they make the food fresh. Oh baby, don't threaten me with a good time, Codex. Chicken, chicken pancakes with blueberries. Okay, come on, baby, come on. There we go. What's in the menu for dinner? For me, just water and apple juice. Just staying hydrated and getting your vitamins from apple juice. That's it for me. You? You. No. Actually might have been that part there. Got it. Got meat set out for spaghetti. Ooh, brother, brother, brother. Spaghetti time. I haven't had spaghetti since like a few days ago. That was definitely a lunch for work. My dad's gonna be making some hamburgers for Independence Day tomorrow, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully, I can eat it. I should be able to, but I'm probably not gonna be able to eat as much because like after I pretty much throw up and stuff, I kind of have this little thing of like, ugh, food's going down my throat and stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully, I should be able to get through that. I should get over it though, because it's pretty much like once I'm starving and I'm just like, screw this, give me the protein. That's what happens. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. I'll definitely do the hatch marks soon. Also, apparently a section of my stream got copyrighted somehow, even though Kevin MacLeod is free music. So I don't know how that works. Then again, Twitch doesn't even know how it works. Yes, that's shots. It's constructive criticism. I could do this. I could do this. It's gonna be a short one. I'll definitely tell you that because I'm feeling that fatigue. Land copyrights. I've dealt with that a few times when doing Beat Saber streams post IG. Yeah, I imagine. I don't know how people that do Guitar Hero and stuff like avoid that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe they lie, or because they're playing the faster version of the song, it just gets ignored by the system. Yeah, let me get this part right here. Okay, a little bit too low. Okay, there's that part. Now we gotta get to the side of this part. So today, after all the stuff that happened, I did decide to actually learn more about Wonder Woman and her as a character. And it seems like she's got that kind of can I say this? It's like there's a reason why she's a part of the big three, in my opinion, when it comes to DC. I would say right behind her though is definitely Flash. That would be my big three if we're only counting like dudes, but if we're counting like overall big three, she's definitely in it. Though I do not like her in the Injustice universe because big three of DC characters or movies? Big three of DC characters. Like she's definitely top three, dude. Or in my opinion, when it comes to the big three, there's always Superman and there's always Batman. But when it comes to the third one, it could either go Flash or it could go Wonder Woman. But in my personal preference, it's mostly going to be Wonder Woman. God dang it. Shoot, what am I missing? Might be right here. Probably down here. Yeah, it's definitely down here then. Batman and Superman for being most well known, then Wonder Woman for being their biggest female icon. That is for sure, and that is not an understatement, dude. Even like when it comes to Marvel, when people think of a female superhero or superheroine, they think Wonder Woman. Like that's the first person that pops into their head. Not Black Canary, not Supergirl, not Batgirl. The only thing that I think would actually change that is if there was say like a movie and people grew more fond of another character instead of Wonder Woman. Because I do think there are times when characters like popularity definitely changes. Like Hawkman. Okay, this should be it. This has to be it. Got it. Colonel. I shaded Wonder Woman's butt to perfection. No, just kidding. And also the fact that Wonder Woman is pretty much like a rival, in my opinion, to Superman. Obviously, they're friends, but when I mean like rival, yeah, Ivy not so much. Harley definitely because of Suicide Squad movies and like there was that one Batman movie where she was pretty much one of the focus there. But yeah, maybe Harley is a close second, but that's kind of the thing about her. She's like pretty much the antithesis to Wonder Woman in a way. yeah, I could definitely see Harley overtaking Wonder Woman, but the problem is like Harley. I don't know what's going on in the comics, but I think people are really getting fatigued from Harley. The best Batman movie with Ivy, Bane, Mr. Freeze, and perky rubber bat nipples. I don't know about all that, dog. Hey, you know what I say to your opinion? Rubber lips are immune to your charms. God dang it. And there's the Bat credit card, too. Oh my god. Movie's so cheesy, I pretty much treat it like Spider Man 3. I'm surprised no one has really made memes about it, but I think it'll come. It'll happen. Yeah, people mostly make fun of the movie rather than meme it, so I think there'll be memes, popping up maybe. Imagine you're walking through a dark alleyway, and then just before Batman knocks you out, he just whips out his Bat credit card like, hey, I got money. You don't. Okay, just taking a little mini break, just observing everything. Gonna do the hash marks. No, it's hatching marks. Okay, get it right. I did actually try to watch a little bit of hatching from David Finch, or not David Finch, because I know David Finch and Jim Lee. They just do like the sketching portion, and then someone else does the inking, and then someone else does the coloring. So if you're an artist and you could do all three, I think it basically expands your portfolio in the comic book industry. From like a perspective as a fan and no one that has actually, worked there at a like a comic book industry or like any spot, I think it definitely like opens your portfolio and what you can do. Okay. Just give me a bit. Just give me a bit. A little fatigued, but I got this. Really debating on streaming. But I just said, fudge it. I want this. I want it bad. I want to complete this. Hmm. So, yeah. I think the body proportions are good. Not always a good idea to get reference from an OnlyFans person, but it's really up to you. If people want to say like, oh, Wonder Woman's body and stuff like in the early 2000s is unrealistic, I think this game called Stellar Blade is gonna change your mind, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Just looking at the proportions, making sure everything is fine. It is kind of a stupid move to be saying that like so far into you know production, but it is what it is. I think it's looking fine. When hatching though, I definitely got to go with a small brush, probably 2 pixels worth. Um. Also, I'm taking notes from. I forgot who sketched a Jim Lee, or who inked a Jim Lee sketch, but when they're sketching Wonder Woman, they basically like they do the hair, they do the crown, they do the outfit. Um, I'm not too sure about the sword, but I'm pretty sure they do that too. Or if anything, just like use black, more black for shading and stuff, like I have done. Not sure if they would put color in the markings, but it's something. That's an idea right there. Make the markings glow with the lasso, but I think it would take away from probably the story you're trying to tell. Just really depends. What else? Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna go horizontal with the hatching. Yeah, I looked at their works too, and David Finch and Jim Lee's, and I think the hatching is more so like it depends on which body part you're working on, what you're working on, and probably what fits. Like I can't really go here and then like I could probably go vertical, but I think it would be better if I just went. uh like curved, you know, following the shadow direction, you know. You could also go like down here, but I'm more in favor of vertical, you know. And then yeah, also another thing too, like when they pretty much did their shading for Wonder Woman, they never really, well, David Finch did actually add like shadows and stuff to her physique, but Jim Lee kind of didn't. Kind of what keeps the whole like men are messy and then women are pretty much like smooth, silky aesthetic. So yeah, just let me sit down for a little bit. Oh man. Okay, let me check something. Background. Not really that, but it is good to see. Because I'm mainly thinking of having the light source where she's like in this red room and then red light is all around her. So it's coming from both sides of the body. Again, like it's really up to you and it really depends on how much light you want to expose to the body. Because I do think like the red here is basically shading for the body. But if you were to put like the white spots as red, then it would work if you're doing skin colors and stuff. So yeah. Um Probably try to add more white onto the other part. But it completes the whole aesthetic in my opinion. Also, like this was a bit of a, I think this was like more saturated of red, but I decided to go with like, oh wait, no, I think that's the same one. Yeah, that's the same one then. Okay. So, oh, a little warning shot again. Hey, 32. We're almost there. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get there. Okay, well, let's begin. As you can see, like right here though, or let me make the brush a little bigger. Like right here, leg is pretty much, or the side of the leg. I mean, it could either go like right here if you want, but it's pretty much covered by this arm, so probably makes things a little easier. I just hope the arms aren't too long, because I know they end like right at the thigh, start of it, you know, or like the end of the waist and then start of the thigh, or quads. As you can see, I still need to study more. Whew. I can feel it. I can definitely feel that fatigue, especially on my back. Oh, push it through, baby. I do like how when you push the brackets shortcut key, that it does go like to a flat 2 pixel size, or it stays on like the flat pixel size, like 0, 0. Always like that. Okay, so this is gonna be the hatching. I'm gonna take a look at references as we go, but I do think right here should probably be like, this would basically simulate like light is coming from the other side. Okay, no, erase that part. Erase that part. There's gonna be a lot of thinking here because I never really do hatching like that, but I'm giving it a shot. Why not? Don't want to do too much though. And then also like at the cheekbones, they tend to do this. I'm not really sure if I want to do that. I'll definitely try something at the end, but yeah, we'll save it for the end. Right now, just work on the hair and stuff. Make sure that's all looking gray. Adds a lot more, or in my opinion, I think it adds a lot more of a realistic kind of thing to it. Like the hair is made of strands and stuff. It just really depends on like how how thick it is. How thick it is. If you're a pretty good inker too, then you can definitely get the spacing down. Screw strands, give her corn rolls. Okay, Princess Leia, let's get it. Oh, there goes another firework. I'll be careful not to press too hard on it. Leia had cannon. I was about to say cannon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. Hey man, I'm not a hair connoisseur. Also, I just remembered what corn rolls were. I'm not sure if they still do this now, but usually back in the 90s and stuff, 80s, they would have the hair color be blue. I don't think they do it anymore, but trying to get a little throwback aesthetic, that's what you got to color your hair. Well, for brunettes, for blondes, not really. Any reason? Yeah, I don't honestly know the reason why they had the color blue. If I had to assume, I would say blue is generally one of the darkest colors that's close to it has a close relation with black, in my opinion. From the artworks I've seen and like the black and white, like if you turn a photo black and white, I guarantee you blue is gonna be the darkest color. It's royal blue. I'm not too sure. I haven't experimented with that, but if it's like regular blue, then yeah. A little more hatches there. A little more hatching. I do think the point of hatching is to actually make it so where this form kind of blends itself. That's what I saw from a David Finch video. So I'll see if I could apply that here. I'll make sure it's curved as well because this hair isn't straight, you know. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, let's get through this. still wild to me that we're about to hit the middle of 2024. That's just wild. Time is going by too fast, and you got to use the time to your best ability. And by best ability, I mean it's really up to you. You could spend 24/7 hours at your work, make money, or you could find the balance and spend time with friends as well. Choice is always yours. Yeah, I won't touch that. I'll be fine. I'll touch this one. Let me fix that one. No, we're just in the second half of 2024. That's insane. Christmas tunes? I also got to make sure that's also the same size. Actually, I probably should have used a brush that doesn't really do pressure sensitivity, but it's fine. It's fine. I would say definitely to practice hatching though, because what I'm trying to do is kind of give it a shape, like this. Make that work. Ooh, used to listen to a lot of this song. Yeah, it just occurred to me that I think the whole point of like hatching is to make this edge blend and not to really like see an edge. So in my brain, I can still see the edge. Some people probably can't. But yeah, now you can probably see that the edge is gone. Also, the inking hatching style I kind of like is from Kentaro Miura, the author of Berserk. Because whenever Guts like gets pissed or anything, you just see like a bunch of hatching lines, dude. And it's just like it really just shows like Guts is out of control, and so are his lines. A little something right here. There we go. Let's follow this way. Also, you kind of have to be careful too, because hatching can also lead to people mistaking this as hair. Some people can mistake it as hair, so it's really like up to you. Take it a little slow. how long are you streaming tonight? Honestly, I got um 14 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it a night. If I can't get to the flat colors, then it is what it is. So yeah, I'm at least satisfied with what the hatching is going on here. And also sometimes you do need a hard edge, like right here. Like the cloak is pretty much over her skin, so it would make sense to like not really smooth it out, but to just keep it there. Whereas if it's like what's this called again? Lats? No. Lat no, traps are up here. I think these are the laps. Lats. If it's just like a muscle, popping out a bit, then yeah, it'll be fine. Other than color and edging, you're gonna add anything else to the image? I'm gonna see if I can integrate something in the background with the character Cheetah, and I'm gonna just put like her eyes or something. Kind of like a hunter hunting its prey. Because I don't really know much about her. I just know she's like a new and her invisible jet. Her invisible jet's already there. What do you mean? Control the darkness. Ah, you think darkness is your ally? I was born in it. Oh shit, my bad. It is your bad. You think Twitch is your ally? You merely adopted Twitch. I was streaming in it. I survived the mini apocalypse. I had Batman Superman doing an oiled up twerk off. Hey, considering how the site is pretty much being run, it's possible. Actually, yeah, if you search up 18 plus art, I'm pretty sure you'll find it here. You're just gonna get like this is only for adults label or something. So. Joker? What the fudge? Yeah, let's make this subtle right here. Just subtle. Actually, yeah, it is better if there's pressure. Now that I think about it, because of how the point needs to end. It needs to end soft, it can't end hard. Pause. Don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. Can't end hard. Like, you can't have a hard edge. Oh, did you really finish if you're still hard? That's all up to you, man. Can you go a second session? Alright, you're taking this a little too edgy. Oh man, okay, just 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Back is hurting a little bit, but I'm ready to push through. You thought dirty puns were your ally. I was born making these puns, molded by them. I didn't see vanilla humor until I was already a man, and by then it was nothing but blinding agony. Teaching the bro how to make spaghetti right now. Smells good. Yeah, I'm proud of your brother. At least he could try and cook for himself, whereas I never asked my parents or thought about it. But now, I'm interested in learning how to cook. When are you gonna teach him next? Pause. Say the word and I'll teach you. Steaks, pork, chicken, pastas. I got it all down. I'll consider it. I'll definitely consider it. Steamed, broiled, baked, smoked it. Damn, I didn't know you could do all that. I want you to make food like those mukbang guys. Put it on a fryer, baby. That's a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Too bad I can't really taste it right now. This is not looking bad. Probably zoom in a little closer. God dang it, I knew I was gonna do that. Oh, well, you guys can see the hash marks. Also, because those things are metallic, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Taking notes from comic artists. Yeah, don't look too bad. Ugh, 5 more minutes. Do this part for 5 minutes and then we'll call it a night. That's how you do it, baby. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. Now you guys can see it. So these last 3 minutes, or yeah, 3 minutes now, officially, I'm going to pretty much talk of it. It's not gonna get pretty after the stream is done, I'll tell you that. I am happy though that I pushed on and I decided, you know what, let's work on this Wonder Woman. And man, she looks good. Looks good. Obviously, like, shading can need work, but, or hatching, excuse me, can need work. Like, I might need to, right here, fix the shape of it. Yep. Sore throat, fatigue, and stomach pains. All in one combo. Yeah. I forgot what the colorist was for the guy who did one of the, or it's like a pretty popular colorist. I think he did some popular runs of Batman. I just know his last name ends in Sinclair. I like that guy. He did a video with Proco. And, yeah. There's a lot to do. He uses Photoshop, though. Maybe I could try and master or replicate in my own way with Krita. So, after this piece, I am going to make the transfer to Photoshop. Just to see, like, how it is and stuff. Like, I've already got a finished sketch of Lucy Liu. I think all I have to do next is just, like, ink. And then we'll get to the colors part, the brushes part, and see what's up. I'm not sure if people, like, download brushes, but it's something I would try. Okay, just got 1 minute left. Photoshop me onto Arnold's body. I can easily do that. I could definitely do that. You said pause. Hey, I got you saying that too. If I do have to, nah, I don't really like to do false promises anymore because it's a bad habit. Where it's like saying, oh, okay, I'll do 2 times the stream where I'll do Wonder Woman and then I'll play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That's not really my style. I'm just more of a one stream, one topic kind of guy. Just keep it all like one thing, and then since I have tomorrow off, I am thinking of maybe a 5 p.m. stream time. 9 o'clock right now, but that's fine. I'm thinking of maybe a 6 p.m. No, not 6 p.m. 5 p.m. That way I can pretty much do like one mission because I'm still gonna be like fatigued and stuff. But I can at least like hit up the fireworks and be done with this. So that should be it. And then for Friday, I could try and go for a longer stream of maybe 2 hours. And then I'll call it a weekend. And I'll be happy because I've been consistent. And discipline is one of the biggest things about being consistent. But yeah, that's going to be it. I recommend you guys watch the Wonder Woman movie. The first one, don't touch 1984 if you haven't seen it. You basically like, it's an origin. You're the most consistent streamer I know. Yeah, tell that to the past 2 months. Like, I have friends that stream too, but it's like, dog, I kind of know you could do a little better, you know? And if it gets them pissed off when I say that, then, hey, that's a good motivation right there. Exactly. Hopefully, though, I'm a lot more consistent. I plan to go Monday through Friday this whole month. I wouldn't really say it's a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge. Because I want this. I want this. I want the title of affiliate. I want it. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much all the announcements. If you guys have liked the stream, I thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this Wonder Woman. I would accept any tips. And, oh yeah, man, get there. Well, I'll catch you next time then. My boy. Let me know what you guys think about this Wonder Woman. Maybe what you would try to do if it was your piece. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow if I don't get sick. And have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Mouse thing.